Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Give it to Glenn and Rick Blair.
Burgundy Ballers, welcome back to the Week 7 preview, the Panthers versus Commanders preview here on the Ballin and Burgundy podcast. Yeah. Myself and Chris tonight. Chris, what's going on?
Nothing too much. Looking forward to this game on Sunday, 4 or 5.
Hey.
We should dominate, I want to say.
Hey, any given Sunday. But guys, before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe here on YouTube. Hit that post notification bell so every time that we upload. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. We're currently sitting at 385. So we are 115 away. Just one click. It's absolutely free and it helps us here on the channel grow. Keep giving you guys more content, more guests, more episodes, more shorts, and y'all love the shorts apparently, especially on our other socials, Instagram and TikTok at Ballin and Burgundy Podcast, Twitter at BIP Podcast 22. Y'all love those reels and shorts, so go follow our social medias down in the description. Shout out to our sponsors, Rio, Tony, Washing the Daily, and Corey for supporting us since day one. Links down in the description. But let's get into this, Chris. Like you said earlier, 4:05 in the DMV in Northwest Stadium. Our Commanders come home to face the 1-5 Carolina Panthers. Not only that, but let's get into the meat and potatoes of this game. Not necessarily the gameplay, but what this means coming home. 2-8, cornerback, all-pro, Pro Bowler, and the newest member of the Sweet family because he got a suite named after him and customized after him, Mr. Darrell Green. His jersey will be retired and put in the rafters at Northwest Stadium Sunday during halftime of this game. You and I can agree. I think Josh and Rio said it on their video earlier today. I think Adam and Justin and Andrew, they all agree. It's well-deserved, and it's sure as hell well-earned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Definitely earned. Most definitely. The man played for 20 years in the league and was still one of the fastest corners when he retired. Like I said, definitely earned. The only thing that concerns me is because, anytime they usually honor somebody,
true,
it
doesn't end up well. But remember, this is a new regime.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, just think about it. You never would have thought that there'd be a Redskin name memorial that's in the stadium. You would never thought you would have had legend paintings, drawings, and art throughout the hallways going to the upper suites. That's there. Darrell Green, like I said earlier, has a suite now named and customized after him with memorabilia and art and whatnot.
Yeah.
I have nothing but hope for this regime to honor its legends, and they've done nothing to make me doubt that they can.
Yeah.
So
definitely, I think on Sunday, I think, even though they lost to Baltimore this past Sunday.
Yep. Let's get into it.
I think the fans are going to show up and show out to the game.
Yep.
They're wearing burgundy and gold again at home.
The pants are rocking I think these are now just our home jerseys, the burgundy tops and the gold pants, which they should never have left, but I'm glad they're bringing it back.
Yeah. And then I think next week against the Bears, they're wearing the black unis,
which we are, which is fine. We haven't seen them don the black unis under this true new regime, so I'm curious how they're going to put out. But let's kind of get into first off, if you got a drink out there and you're watching with us, a toast. If I can toast to Darrell Green.
Mm-hmm.
As our Can fan boys would say, crack him if you got him. But let's get into this game. Like I said, 4:05 DMV Northwest Stadium. 4-2 Commanders coming home 35 miles away from Baltimore. They're coming home in style, but in hunger mode.
Yeah.
To take on the 1-5 Carolina Panthers, not led by Bryce Young. Oh no! Led by the Red Rifle Andy Dalton,
Yeah.
who has been cutting up the past 2 weeks. He's taken over, has showed up and showed out.
Yeah. And this would be your typical Washington game.
Trap game.
Yeah, your typical Washington trap game because the other team is doing so poorly, they would take them so lightly and probably get fucking steamrolled, which I hope doesn't happen.
Right.
But we've seen this story so many times.
Yep.
It wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, if you lose to the Panthers, you have some serious issues.
Yeah, if we lose, it ain't gonna end well. But this game isn't gonna be without injuries. Earlier this week from the Baltimore game, and you guys saw our posts on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Go follow us, by the way. Jonathan Allen tore his pectoral muscle. He'll get surgery later on, but he's out for the season. He's been placed on IR. Rookie edge rusher Javonte Jean-Baptiste, he was placed on IR. I believe it was for something on his leg.
Yeah.
And then Dorrance Armstrong with his ribs. Now we've added DN Jalen Holmes to the active roster, Carl Davis to the practice squad, and Sheldon Day to the practice squad. And I'm sure he'll get elevated at there. But then looking at our injury report alone, it doesn't look the hottest either.
No, it doesn't.
Dorrance Armstrong did not practice, obviously, with his rib injury. That's fine. Frankie Louvu had a veteran rest /toe, so he didn't practice today, being Thursday. When you guys see this, I'll put up, if it's out, I'll put up the updated one. If not, it's fine. But he didn't practice. Bobby Wagner had a rest day today, so he didn't practice. But Allegretti, Biadash, Cleveland Farrell, Quan Marin, Tyler Owens, and B-Rob were all limited practice today on Thursday. But then Noah Brown, Percy Butler, Forbes, Jordan McGee, and Jerron Payne were all full practice today, Thursday, Friday, and we'll see what game time decision comes. But the Panthers aren't without injury either, dude. Have you seen their injury list?
Yeah, they're without a lot of people.
So this is from earlier today. Jonathan Brooks, rookie running back. Linebacker Claudine Chileris. Jadeveon Clowney, Josie Jewell, Deontay Johnson, Taylor Morton, John Radigan, Ashawn Robinson. None of them practiced today or Wednesday. Ike Mekwonu, Marquise Haynes Sr., David Moore, LeBron Ray, Nick Scott, Ian Thomas were all limited practice. And then Jaden Crummy, Sam Franklin, Dane Jackson, Yash Najim, Nijamin, Andrew Ram, and Tommy Tremble. They all practiced, but I just listed a full offense that didn't practice or was limited. I just listed half a full defense that didn't practice.
Yeah.
So no Deontay Johnson, probably no Ian Thomas. Bro, you're without your.
Not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I better see Jaden and Terry have a field day.
Man.
I better see Jaden throw for at least 400 yards with some 3 to 4 touchdowns. That's crazy.
Man. Hey, and you guys saw on our Instagram and whatnot, Jaden was wearing the shiesty. He was wearing the ski mask. But
Bro said, I'm not playing no more games. He said, all right.
He said, bet it's on. But going back to our defense, we worked out a few players, my guy. So Carl Davis, being one of them. D tackle Jonathan Marshall. D tackle Dedrin Senat, Senat. Cornerback Michael Ojamadia. And cornerback Kyle Fuller, who hasn't played since 2022. He hasn't played in 2 seasons. Now, they just worked out. We brought him in for a tryout. That's all we did. Doesn't mean they'll get signed. We'll probably see, Chig or a few others called up on game day. But it's interesting, those are the names. And before people say, well, we need to trade for a corner, we need to sign a corner, there's no one out there. Marshawn Lattimore ain't getting moved. J.C. Horn ain't getting moved. No one wants to touch Xavier Howard like this is a Diddy party with Baby Oil. No one's touching that. There's no... The Saints aren't moving Paulson and Debo.
The Titans just released Jamal Adams.
We are not getting Jamal Adams. We do not need Jamal Adams. We don't need him.
Honestly, if I was us, I'd go sign Kyle Fuller.
I did not think you were going to take that approach.
I'd go sign Kyle Fuller.
Did not think you were going to take that approach. That shocked me.
We need the help. We need the help. Let's be real. St. Juice is some ass.
Hey, dude, you want to talk about our corners real quick?
Oh God! Don't you just? I swear, if you say Emmanuel Forbes, I'm going to
shout out to Mason Kinahan. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation on Twitter. So he pulled up some of the PFF grades and some of the percentages and all that from our top 5 corners. So it's Juiced, San Marcel, Iganagami, Michael Davis, Emmanuel Forbes, right? So coverage snaps. Ben St. Juice has obviously played the most at 201, and I'll put the stats on. So as I read these along, you guys can kind of understand, oh, that's what he's talking about. So in order, Juice, San Marcel, Iganagami, Forbes, Davis. That goes in order snap-wise. Davis has played the least at 14, then Forbes at 34, 135, 186, 201. PFF grade has San Marcel at a 60, Juiced at a 55, Iganagami at 52, Michael Davis at a 37, Forbes at a 34.
Oh, Emmanuel Forbes sucks.
Passer rating. Michael Davis at 128.
Oh.
San Marcel at 123.
Oh.
Juiced at 109. Iganagami at 99. Forbes at a 95. So passer rating wise, Forbes is our best corner.
Bullshit.
Tight windows forced. Davis and Forbes at 0. Mikey San Marcel at 5.6. Juice at a 20.9. Iganagami at 36.4. Touchdowns allowed. Forbes has been locked down. He hasn't let up a single touchdown, Chris.
Stop lying. Bro has been benched. He has been benched.
He has not let up a touchdown. Michael Davis has only let up 1. Iganagami has let up 2. St. Juice has let up 3.
Oh, St. Juice.
San Marcel has let up 4. Now, I think 2 of those San Marcel touchdowns were on miscommunications and bad scheme. But as of right now, Iganagami is our best corner, followed by Ben St. Juiced, Mike San Marcel, Emmanuel Forbes, and then Michael Davis.
Emmanuel Forbes is some garbage.
Emmanuel Forbes is our 4th best corner on this roster.
He should be the worst. He is not even good. I don't even see the man play.
So that's also true.
Like the man is some garbage.
Hey, man.
Like, bro pisses me off.
As long as you do not say you were going to commit violence, like Mr. Callis has on those 2 other fans, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that was that was.
All I'm gonna let a certain millionaire who should be a billionaire explain how I would tell Mr. Callis.
Take it jail. Simmer down. You go to jail. You s***. All right, hold on. You go to jail.
So yeah. But speaking back on Jaden, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram at JRD18, I just did a Jaden Daniels graphic. But he is now not a 1-time, not a 2-time, not a 3-time, not a 4-time,
but the 5-time.
For all my wrestling fans, what did Booker T say?
5 times.
Five-time Rookie of the Week. Cry, Bear fans, cry. Man, people want to call us the pettiest fan base in the NFL. Fine. Go right ahead. Because I voted for Jaden like 15 times. I don't know about you, but I just went vote refresh, vote like a few dozen times.
Yeah.
But hey, 5 times. So this is his stat line in terms of awards already. Ready?
Yeah.
5-time Pepsi Rookie of the Week. A 1-time Nickelodeon MVP. An NFC Offensive Player of the Week. The September Offensive Rookie of the Week. A FedEx Air Player of the Week. A Hemi Award for Marcus Spears from Swagoo. He's got 17 total yards, 10 total touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, and 107 passer rating. Boy, let me tell you something.
This man is winning Rookie of the Year.
He sure as hell might be. See, I don't know if all my wrestling fans out there who watch SmackDown, but have you all heard of a certain man named Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah.
Because I might have to get a Jaden jersey, but write him on the back of it. Because he is him. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from Caleb Williams. He played spectacularly in London.
But let's be real.
Against the Jaguars.
Let's be real. Caleb Williams has played some garbage-ass teams over the last couple of weeks.
Now, you can make the argument we have too. Cardinals, Giants, Bengals. Right?
Yeah,
there's an argument.
Hold up. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. The Bengals, if they get their shit together, they're a legit team. Okay?
If.
The Cardinals, yeah, they're some shit. Same thing with the Browns. But let's be real. The Giants always give us a tough matchup.
Don't know why.
Don't know why. It just happens like that. Let's see. Hell, Baltimore's a contender.
As of right now, they're the best team in the AFC.
I guess.
I mean, the Chiefs aren't looking that good. The Bengals aren't looking. I would say Baltimore is better than KC currently constructed right now.
I would say Pittsburgh's better than Baltimore.
I would take Baltimore because you're not stopping Lamar and Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
and Lamar's throwing that ball. Now, Justin Fields has played amazing. I don't know how we got into this AFC North tangent, but I'll just tell you this real quick. We kind of said this offline. Justin Fields has been playing amazing for Pittsburgh, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I would much rather take Lamar and the Ravens with Derrick Henry right now. Because they can prove they can run and they can pass. Justin can pass right now, but they're benching him for Russell Wilson this week.
I would rather take the Steelers.
Okay.
Got a nasty-ass defense. Yeah, they could work a little bit on the quarterback, but let's be real. When the Steelers and Ravens play this season, later on at some point, how in the hell are the Ravens going to be able to run that ball against Pittsburgh's defense?
Because you have Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and Justice Hill, and when healthy, Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah, but how the hell are they going to be able to do that if they can't run against a defense like Pittsburgh? Because let's be real, other than Derrick Henry, who might be able to truck through them, ain't none of them other boys getting through.
Lamar, so Derrick Henry with the truck, Lamar with the juke. Lamar will stiff arm and spin move people into oblivion. You and I have seen it both.
Bro, Lamar is overrated. Let's be real.
Lamar, I'm gonna clip that right about now. Lamar is. Chris just said this out loud, dude. You're gonna get flamed more than Andrew saying Allen and Payne should be traded. Back when we said it was week 1, guys. That is a month old. Get off
I've been saying that forever.
You haven't, but you're gonna get flamed now because I'm probably gonna clip it. But let's get back to our. But let's get back to our Commanders and shameless plug. Y'all can get this win-loss draw hoodie from our boys, Reedy and Z, gra.clothing.com/Reedy and Z. Go get yours today. Shameless plug. Not sponsored, but it'd be nice. But yeah, this Commanders team, dude. Our Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Secondary's been god awful. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. Our receiving leaders through week 6 or through the first 6 weeks. Ready?
Yeah.
Number 4 is Noah Brown. 13 receptions, 139 yards. Austin Eckler. 15 receptions, 198. Okay. Zach Ertz at number 2. 21 for 228. Number 1, Terry McLaurin. 29 for 356 and 4 TDs. Are we in dire need of a true number 2? The reason why I ask is because the Jets traded for Devontae Adams for a conditional third round pick, which means if he makes an AFC Championship or a Super Bowl or he gets to be a first-team All-Pro, the third turns to a second, right? The Bills just acquired Amari Cooper and a 6th for a 3rd and a 7th. So, that being, those are now your number 1s. Garrett moves to a number 2. Keon Coleman moves to number 2. You said we are in true dire need of a number 2 wide receiver not named Noah Brown or Luke McCaffrey. Who and why?
Why? Because we need somebody to take the pressure off of Terry.
Okay.
We've seen it for years. And this is where we could have kept Jahan Dotson. I believe, maybe, don't know.
We got value out of that, man. We got a 3rd and 2 7ths.
Just I think if anything, who we need to go get, see, this is where it gets tough because it's who do you pick up as a number 2 to take the pressure off of Terry?
How about this? I'll list you some names. You tell me if you would or not. I'll list off 2 or 3. Okay. The Panthers, Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
The Bengals, T. Higgins.
That's somebody we could use.
The Panthers, Adam Thielen.
Okay, I will take the 2 out of the 3, and it's Thielen and Higgins.
Okay.
Out of those 2, I'm probably taking Higgins. I think just we're better off with Higgins.
Okay. One more, and this will be the last one before we move on. The Titans, DeAndre Hopkins.
I could take D-Hop. He's getting old. I could take him though.
Okay. Fair enough. So you would go D-Hop, T, Adam, Deontay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. I mean, he's 30 years old, but fair enough. But yeah, we weren't gonna get on those Amari Cooper sweepstakes. We definitely weren't getting in on those Devontae Adams sweepstakes. But we could have traded. We could have got him. Look right about here. Right where this Instagram logo is. And go watch the reel that I said why is gonna be the Jets. Just go watch. All right. So dire need of number 2. Fair enough. I think we could trade for that or in the offseason or draft. A Trey Harris, Tion Felton out of Maryland, a Jaden Higgins out of Iowa State, a Torrey Horton out of Colorado State. So I think there's definitely guys in the draft that we could become our number 2, or we truly make Luke and Noah that. That's just my thinking. But come Sunday, this defense is going to need to step the hell up. No John Allen. No Dorrance Armstrong. No Javonte Jean-Baptiste. Duron. Fedarian. Sheldon. And Jerzon. Step up. You texted me this earlier, and I believe some others did. This is now the opportunity why we drafted Johnny Newton at round 2, pick 36 out of Illinois. We all agreed about this. A top 10 draft prospect who fell to 36.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I don't think he'll play 100% of the snaps. I'll say about 48% of the snaps he'll play.
Yeah.
But if he can force some pressures, a few QB hits, a sack or two, that's all you need.
Yep.
And we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, I have no issues with them.
Ooh.
None whatsoever. And we might get Jordan McGee back. Get him on the field. What did I say about Jordan McGee? Right over here. I'm going to eat my words on that because I thought he would have been fully healthy. I'm going to eat my words on that. I will put that out there right now. I'll clip this for later in the season. I'll probably eat my words. But from where I was standing, I didn't think I was wrong. I still don't think I'm wrong, but I'll eat the words and I'll eat my crow. So them, I have no issues with. Safety, Chin, Quan, Derek, and company. You need a little bit of work done. You need to step up on the tackling a little bit. Coverage up on the two highs, just a little bit. This corner room, these defensive backs, not named safeties. Go ahead.
We need cornerbacks that like to hit.
Yeah.
And like to tackle. Because last week, I mean, you saw the hit Terry took.
Yeah.
Higgins took that hit. But then we let Derrick Henry basically just kind of walk right up the middle. And not to mention, but I'm going to mention it, is that the last dude that was there literally just tried to tap the ball out. He didn't even try going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derrick Henry might be beast mode, but make the effort. You know?
I mean, it's hard to tackle the king like that, so I can't say it's too bad, but yeah, effort would be nicest from these corners. I mean, these Panthers wide receivers, Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, Jonathan Mingo, Xavier Legette, they're not going to be your world beaters, but we've made so many less guys look great that we need to take care of these guys. Yeah. So defense, offense, if you can put up 25 points, you win the game against the Carolina Panthers. Now, any given Sunday, Tampa Bay put up 52 on New Orleans. The Broncos are 3-3. The Vikings are 5-0. It's any given Sunday. But come on. Put up 25 or more, you're good against the Panthers. With that being said, let me pull out my drawing pad and we'll start wrapping things up. You know where we're going, guys. I know where you guys should be going is that subscribe button here on YouTube. Help us get to 500 subscribers and help us grow. It helps us tremendously, and go follow our social medias. But you know where we're going with this, Chris?
Let's see.
It's our bread and butter.
I'm going to say 31-14 Washington.
34 what?
31-14.
31-14.
Yeah.
31-4. So you have us just pulling another Cleveland Brown Arizona out of us.
Yeah, with the way Carolina is playing. I mean, hell, before they threw the pick six last Sunday, they was already down 38-20 against Atlanta. Before they
Fair
threw
enough.
that pick.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And you're obviously going to our Commanders, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. Come on now. Mr. Optimism over here. We'll always go for our Commanders. I don't blame you. I, too, will pick Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler, Noah Brown, Zach Ertz, and company. I like the 31. I'm going to steal your 31 from you. I'm going to go 31-20. I think with this secondary, Andy Dalton probably goes for 250.
Probably.
He probably goes for 250. I would have like Xavier Legette go for about $105 and a touchdown because I really like Xavier Legette. I really like him. The best country boy this NFL has ever seen with that accent. Boy, howdy. So I like him a lot. I really, really do. Dalton goes for 250. 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground. But they go for 2 and they don't get it. That's how I have this going.
Yeah.
So you got 31-14. I got 31-20. We're thinking on the same wavelength here, my guy. But that's gonna wrap things up. Darrell Green jersey retirement. Home game wearing the gold pants. Are you excited?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Hell yeah. Do you still have hope in AP and DQ?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Hell yeah. Come on now.
As long as they don't have a mid-season collapse like they did with Jim Zorn.
Yep.
Back in 2008, I think we will be fine.
Fair enough. But guys, that's going to wrap things up here on the preview and predictions episode. Don't forget, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe here on the channel. Road to 500 subscribers, so you're not going to want to miss out. Hit that post notification bell every time that we upload. Instagram and TikTok at Ballin and Burgundy Podcast. Twitter at BIB Podcast 22 because Twitter hates long usernames. Shout out to Rio, Corey, Tony, and Watching on the Daily for supporting us since day one. And shout out to Reedy and Z for making these dope hoodies. Go get yours one today. Links down in the description. But let's head into Sunday. Let's enjoy and savor Darrell Green's jersey retirement, because it's going to be something special. If there's a speech and I see it, I will post it for you guys on Twitter or whatnot, and it's going to get emotional for us. But let's raise hail on Sunday. Let's go kill some Panthers, and let's stay balling, guys. We'll see y'all out there.